What's going on, guys? Welcome to my next top 5 to top 10 list. Yesterday I did my top 10 worst Disney Channel shows. I think everyone has liked that video. Now I'm going to do one anyways. I'm going to talk about the top 10 best Disney Channel shows. We're going to talk about my personal favorite Disney shows that I enjoyed, loved, and adored, and still love watching to this day. Whether these shows from 90s, 2000s, or the modern era, these are shows that I certainly, in my opinion, love watching. And just it's just my personal opinion. You may agree, you may disagree, you may think I left any shows out. I'm sorry, but again, it's my personal list. With that being said, let's go. Before we get into top 10 list, I do have some honorable mentions, and they are as followed: Lab Rats Elite Force, Mighty Med, Sunny with a Chance, and American Dragon Jerk Long. Those are my honorable mentions. Let's discuss the channel shows that I personally, in my opinion, still love watching to this day. King of Fun Satan is my number 10, Kim Possible. This one of the channels that I don't really remember a whole lot, but I think I remember enough. I remember I did love Kim Possible growing up. I have been watching a couple episodes, and the show really does still hold up today. I mean, Kim's a very likable and interesting heroine. I'm not sure what it's about. It's basically about Kim, who basically is undercover spy and goes on his adventures. Kim's a very likable heroine. Ron is hilarious. He's the best character in the show. He's comic relief for the show. He has some funny humor in the show. He's a very likable person. And she and Ron kind of developed this type of romance type of thing. I think it's kind of sad from the movies or the drama, which is a great movie, by the way. And I like how they built it up, and they definitely paid off. I definitely like all the other characters, like the villains, Dragon and Shago. They were really great characters. They were really great. Yes. Overall, Kim Possible is a very funny, interesting one. It also has a very great action to it. It has a sense of fun to the show. And I recommend Kim Possible if you haven't seen it. If possible. Number 10. Using Magic, try to say the rules by number 9, Wizards of Waverly Place. The show as a show that introduced Selena Gomez to the world. It's a show that pretty much became the actress and singer Selena Gomez today. Like with Kim Possible, I don't remember much from Wizards of Waverly Place, but I remember really loving it. I also watched a couple episodes lately, and I still really love this show. It again holds up very well today. Again, the only thing I didn't like about the show is the theme song. One thing about this show is they don't really have the best track record with theme songs or scores. And the only shows have Kim Possible. It's also the theme song. Most of the shows honestly don't really have a great theme song to it. And so it is much of one, but the base is still a great show. Selena Gomez does a great job with her character. Her character is not really that likable, but she has a sense of urgency in her character that makes her kind of likable. My brother Justin is really great and a really likable guy. The parents are great. Harper, John's best friend, is great. Max is hilarious, the best character in the show. He's pretty much the comic relief of this show. Everyone from this character will make you laugh. Some of the Wizard magic scenes are very well done and well executed. They're also really fun to watch. And so, Wizard of Waverly Place is a very good show. Has some very fun episodes. It has a very fun sense to it and very fun interesting. And it has some very dramatic moments that really hit the mark, in my opinion. It's well placed. Number 9. Using Karate, when they try to pretend themselves as my number 8, Kicking It. Except for it, and it's a show about karate. So about these guys in a dojo who learn about karate. I don't know if most people are going to read the show from my list because a lot of people don't really like this show. But personally, I love Kicking It. And lots of theme songs actually I really like. But I think the only issue I had is that there's a certain character, Eddie, who at the start of season 3 kind of just disappears and he's never really mentioned again. That really confused me. Like I don't get the part was fired or something, but they never really explained why he disappeared. They couldn't just say he moved away. That would have been easy. And then I just pretend like he's not even there. That really bugged me a bit. But other than that, I still love this show. Pretty much all the characters. Jack is a very likable and interesting character. Has a really great heart to it. Kim is very nice, and I love how they've been building Jack and Kim's romance since the beginning, and again, and end up paying off in the end. Yeah, Milton is great. It's great. And Jerry, he's kind of a douche sometimes, and he sometimes just never learns his lesson. But he's still a very funny character. I can't remember. He's still very funny. But the funniest character is Rudy, played by Jason Earls. He was awesome in this film. He was awesome. He bought his own game, and he was the best character. He's pretty much the comic relief of the show. And any guy on guest stuff will make you laugh your ass off. I mean, Kicking is a very fun and very great show. I can maybe understand because probably show isn't for everybody, but I still love the show nonetheless. Kicking It, number 8. Exploring the World is my number 7. Girl Meets World, which I know is actually a spin-off, it's a sequel of the show Boy Meets World. I believe it was around either the early 90s, the late 90s to early 2000s, or maybe it started in 2000. I don't really remember honestly. But anyway, Boy Meets World. I think I've watched Boy Meets World, and it's a pretty great show. I never even heard of Boy Meets World until I found about Girl Meets World. Like I said, Girl Meets World is definitely not up to the level of Boy Meets World, but it's still a very, very great show. And the only issues I have with the show were and the theme song, and this forced romance between and this forced love triangle that happens later on in the show that I felt was kind of forced and unnecessary. But it's a great show. The person plays Riley, Corey Topanga's daughter, who put me on the main character's Boy Meets World, by the way. They were great. And Riley was great. She was very likable and very funny, very humorous. Maya is a very tough and hearted character. She's kind of rebel, but you can understand why. Lucas is a very likable and funny guy. Farkle is interesting. And all the characters are interesting, and they also made like some old characters from Women's Bowl, like Corey's best friend Sean, who was honestly, his episodes was some of the best episodes of the show, in my opinion. And especially one of the recent ones where Sean ended up proposing to Maya's mom. That was a pretty interesting episode, in my opinion. It's also pretty funny, pretty heartfelt. I found it pretty interesting to watch. Definitely kids will definitely probably love seeing this show, and because the show again also has a lot of heart to it. Boy Meets World is a very heartfelt and great show. If you're banned Boy Meets World, I would recommend it again. Go Meets World is my number 7. Same more than Taking Names is my number 6. Lab Rats. Now a lot of people don't really like this show. And maybe I can understand why, because the show again, I know the show's not for everybody. But I'm saying if you do like this type of shows, you probably love this show. Anime type of shows, anyway, I love this show. If you don't know what Lab Rats are, it's about this kid named Leo. Leo who was also owned by his new stepdad, Davenport. Long story short, he finds out he meets these 3 Brian kids, Adam, Chase, and Bree, and they go on various adventures together. And I freaking love Lab Rats. I think it's a very amazing show. The 3 Lab Rats are very likable, very interesting, and very unique. Adam is kind of a douche sometimes. His brother Chase, and he's kind of one of the dumbest characters I've ever seen on TV. But I think that one makes him funny. Bree is very likable and sweet, and Chase is a little annoying at times, but he is still pretty funny as well. Leo is very funny as well. Davenport is also pretty good and interesting himself, but he's having one of the biggest egos I have ever seen on TV. You don't believe how big his ego is. Tasha, David's mother is also pretty great. Pretty much every character is great, especially the villain characters. Like Davenport's brother Douglas. It's the first time we meet Douglas in that By Children episode. It's my favorite episode of Lab Rats. Because that is a pretty damn great episode. I still watching the episode to this day. So if you haven't seen Lab Rats, I kind of recommend it. Maybe it's not of everybody, but it's still a very funny and amusing show. It has some pretty good action, some pretty good heart, and some pretty good characters. And just definitely recommend it if you haven't already. Lab Rats number 6. And they're trying to five in a wall and trying to help for your baby is my number 5, Good Luck Charlie. One of the much better modern Disney Channel original shows. This is a fantastic show. The only fault I had was, again, the theme song. So, Lab Rats Lab Rats theme song kind of score, which I really do love. And go try the song really didn't like, honestly. And Bridget Mills gets singer, but I don't know that song, honestly. It's kind of a weird song, in my opinion. Other than that, Go Charlie is a fantastic show. This show is really funny and really heartfelt. I mean, our kid is kind of Teddy, who is a very sweet and unique character. I kind of connected a little bit. PJ, kind of an idiot, and he's kind of an idiot, but he's a lovable idiot. Gabe, a troublemaker, but a lovable troublemaker. Amy, another self-obsessed person. Again, one of the biggest egos I've ever seen on TV. Bob, the funny exterminator, and Mrs. Daphne, the neighbor, who, in my opinion, is the best character of the show. She is so awesome. And also there's Charlie, the baby. Basically, she was bad. Basically, Teddy. Basically, trying to let him and Teddy do these video dies with Charlie. And they're trying to, and so she can watch those video dies when she's older, and they can help her in life. A pretty interesting premise and a pretty damn amazing show. Definitely want to go to I've seen it. Very heartfelt, very sweet, very funny, and very fun to watch. Watch Go Charlie number 5. I'm trying to life on the boat is my number 4, The Sweet Life on Deck, which is a spin-off sequel show of another show which I'll talk about in a little bit. While this show's not as good or memorable as the first show, it's still very memorable and very funny and very fantastic show. That show. This kind of takes place when that show then Cody left off. And was then Cody on this boat. And they meet new friends, they go on various misadventures and other places. This show is very funny. It actually has a lot of heart and depth to it. The characters are managed to mature throughout the show. That show has some very great moments that I actually really loved how it ended. And I actually do like the themes. I actually do like the theme song in the show. I really do, actually. I mean, I love it, but I kind of do, actually. Actually, I'm finished all the characters again. Zach, Cody, Woody, Bailey, Mr. Mosby, Mrs. Tutwiler, Marcus. Has some very memorable and great characters. Beyond that is a very amazing show and a very great spin-off sequel to Spin-off Zach Cody, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Again, not as good as memorable in the show, but still very memorable and fantastic nonetheless. Zach Cody is number 4. Using inventions that trying to build inventions from every invention ever is my number 3, Phineas and Ferb. And this show's very high on the list because this show's not usually. Anyway, the show is a little repetitive. Like some episodes pretty much the same thing. Phineas and Ferb build an invention, build a famous contraption like a roller coaster, a beach party, or what have not. It's like any invention you can think of, they invented it. And then the sister Candace sees it and tries to convince their mom to bust them. And elsewhere, so they have this plot between Perry, who tries to stop this evil scientist start the dupe instruments. But the last one, Candace busts the mom, Perry and Duke first battle, and somehow Duke's contraption manages to destroy the invention and the mom not seeing it. Again, it can get a little repetitive, but I do what I like it is that they do very, very unique ways on it. And I like some of the parody episodes. It had a Stone Age episode, it had a China episode, it had a Wizard of Oz episode, it even have a Star Wars episode. It's my favorite episode ever. And I like all the characters, they're very likable, memorable. Phineas and Ferb, Isabella, Buford, Baljeet, Candace, Phineas and Ferb's mom, dad, Perry, Doofenshmirtz, they're all very likable, very memorable, and very, very hilarious. This show has a lot of very hot up to it. And this show has a lot of very memorable musical moments that pretty much almost every episode always has a random music number. I personally like just almost every song. There are a couple I don't like, but overall, I like pretty much every song from the verb. Therefore, my favorite if you haven't seen it already. Ready? In first person, number 3. Love and Life in the Hotel and causing shenanigans everywhere it goes. My number 2, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I mentioned them like I said, number 4, and I said I was mentioned later in here. The Sweet Life, the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. It's about these two brothers named Zack and Cody who basically live in a Tipton hotel. Hotel with London. Oh, I forgot to mention London. Maddie, Mr. Mosby, the mom Carrie, the dad Kurt. It's not really that big because in a lot of episodes. London. And this show is freaking fantastic. It is a very, very hilarious show. And Zack and Cody are very hilarious together. Zack plays the lazy slob, and Cody plays the very smart and germophobic person. The mom is hilarious. Maddie is pretty good. Zack has a crush on Maddie has a crush on Maddie, but Maddie always turns him down. You got London, who is the daughter of the person who owns the hotel, and is pretty much a dumb, like a definition of a dumb person. I don't say dumb blonde, but she's not really blonde. I'm sorry if I got to mention London in my second thing. When I was talking about Sarah Deck. Anyway, and London is also very hilarious, and she might be the best part of us. I'm not gonna like any stuff with her. She is hilarious at. Especially Mr. Mosby. I love Mr. Mosby. He's so funny in this. And there's also Arwen. Oh my god, Arwen. He always makes me laugh. Has a lot of random characters of other very memorable stories. If I pick my favorite, I think it's the first episode of season 3. If I pick one of my favorites, I'll say it's the first episode of season 3. Was Zack apparently in graduate middle school and he tries to hide from them, and shenanigans ensue. Times in every episode, shenanigans ensue. It has a lot of very memorable jokes, very memorable gags, and has a very heartfelt and depth moments. That one's definitely recommend Psycho if you haven't seen it. So that's what number 2. Now we get my number 1 favorite Disney Channel show. Now think, what show has been famous for? What show has been Zack and Cody? What show has been Girl Like Charlie? Well, here is my number 1 favorite Disney Channel show is, drumroll please, Gravity Falls. Yeah, Gravity Falls is my number 1 favorite Disney Channel show of all time. Because this show is one word, and that is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Everything about this show shines. They don't know what Gravity Falls is about. It's basically about these two twins, Dip and Mabel, who live in this shack with their Uncle Stan, and they go on various adventures, trying to take out the oranges of the town, some weird events. And as I said, there are very, very weird events in this show. Yeah, so many real fans will take this video will end up taking like an hour long. I'm not kidding, there are that many weird events in the show. Dip and Mabel are so hilarious together, they're very likable. They plays that smart and funny type of guy, and Mabel plays that cutesy type of person, cutesy and love double type of person. You also get Uncle Stan, who's very grunkly, born a little more, which I won't spoil if you haven't seen it yet. Get a little more about why he is who he is. Anyway, you also got Wendy, and then you also got Sue, which in my opinion is my favorite character in the entire show. Every time I would see Seuss, he would make me laugh, and he would he's just a lovable and fun guy. You also got some of the villains. You got Gideon, and you also got Bill, which is a very amazing villain. They are a very memorable. That's my favorite. I would say either the last few episodes, which I won't spoil. Any episode we find some more information about Uncle Stan. I won't spoil it in case you guys haven't seen Gravity Falls yet. This show's also pretty hilarious. It's pretty heartfelt. Like every episode of the show is great. There's not one bad episode. It has a great score. That's going to have some of the best animation I have ever seen. Guys, fellas, check it out if you have not seen it. It is my #1 favorite Disney Channel show, and always will be my favorite Disney Channel show of all time. Well, guys, that was my best Disney Channel shows. Comment below, what are your favorite Disney Channel shows? Do you agree with my list? Do you disagree? Do you think I left any shows out? Comment below and let me know. And stay tuned for more reviews, including a couple of collaborative reviews I'm doing with a couple of people. Stay tuned for that. And tomorrow I will do my top 5 worst Nickelodeon shows. That'll be out tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Peace.